Tungalay kong arana para sa dalagang walang kasing ganda. Amoy rosas ang alimuyak kung nanaisin lang. Tadhanang mapalin lang, di hahayaan.
But what if history doesn't want to stay a mystery? Today we're going to talk about one of the most historic educational institutions in the Philippines, which is Colegio de San Juan de Letran, the school that shaped heroes, leaders, and saints for more than 400 years. It is not just about college. It's about faith, education, and resilience right in the heart of Intramuros, Manila. The name San Juan de Letran actually comes from the Basilica of St. John Lateran in Rome, known as Mother Church of Christendom. Early on, Letran's own chapel was granted many of the same privileges as this great basilica. St. John the Baptist, whose life of faith and service inspires every Latranite. The story began in 1620 when Don Juan Geronimo Guerrero, a retired Spanish officer and Knight of Malta, founded the Colegio de Niños Huérfanos de San Juan de Letran. His goal was simple but noble: to educate orphans and mold them into good Christian citizens. Around the same time, another school was founded, the Colegio de Huérfanos de San Pedro y San Pablo by Fray Diego de Santa Maria, a Dominican priest. When Don Guerrero grew old, the two schools merged. By 1630, they became one, the Colegio de San Juan de Letran. In 1738, during the reign of King Philip V of Spain, scholarships were offered for students of Japanese, Chinese, and Tonkinese, showing how the school is open for diversity even centuries ago. Among the scholars was Vicente Liam de la Paz, who would later become a martyr and a saint and became one of the most honored alumni of Letran. In 1865, Queen Isabella II of Spain elevated Letran to the rank of College of the First Class, a royal recognition of its excellence. In 1886, Father Bernardino Nazoleda reorganized the curriculum, introducing a structure based on modern European and American standards with levels called Infima, Media, and Superior. Expansion continued through 1894 and into American period, but World War II brought devastation. In 1941, the Letran building was bombed and later turned into garrison by Japanese forces. During the dark period, classes were moved to San Juan del Monte, where the munitions continued to teach despite the chaos. When the war ended, Letran returned home to Intramuros in 1946, rising again from the ruins, a true symbol of strength and faith. Soon after, new buildings were built. The St. John the Baptist building, along with separate structures for the elementary, high school, and college departments. The first Filipino rector and president of Letran was Father Isidro Katigbak, OP, who led the school for 4 years. For more than 4 centuries, Letran had mostly Spanish rectors, so his leadership marked a new chapter in Filipino pride and identity. In the 1970s, Letran began accepting female students in the college department, and by 2005, even the basic education level opened its doors to young women. In 2007, Father Tamerlin Lana, OP, became Letran's 80th rector and president. His mission is to raise Letran's academic standards to university level. Under his leadership, The school updated its vision and mission, strengthening research and community service, and launched a 12-year strategic plan from 2008 to 2020. That same year, the campus became a Wi-Fi zone, keeping up with the needs of a new digital generation. Also in 2007, two former letran administrators were beatified by Pope Benedict XVI, Father Jesus Villaverde Andres OP and Father Antonio Veronat Ortega OP, both amongst the 498 Spanish martyrs. Then, in 2008, the school launched the Letran Center for Intramuros Studies, or LCIS, a hub for research and cultural preservation dedicated to the rich history of Intramuros and Spanish colonial Manila. By 2015, Father Clarence Victor Marquez OP took over as the 81st rector and president of both Letran Manila and Letran Bataan. For more than 3 centuries, Colegio de San Juan de Letran has produced some of the greatest names in the Philippines history. Manuel L. Quezon, Sergio Osmeña, Apolinario Mabini, Marcelino del Pilar, Padre Mariano Gomez, Francisco Balagtas, Emilio Aguinaldo, and many others. They were revolutionaries, patriots, and heroes, all shaped by the same domination education that continues to guide young Latronites today. No wars, earthquakes, or disasters have ever stopped Letran from fulfilling its mission of providing excellent Christian education. All through all these years, its blue and red colors, symbolizing valor and faith, continue to inspire generations to be true Letranites, defending truth, serving others, and glorifying God. So that's our journey through history from 1620 to today. The Colegio de San Juan de Letran isn't just a school, it's a legacy, a place where history, culture, and faith live on.